So let's move on to the policy side, but I want to take a little bit of an intermission here and very briefly talk about the trade policy dispute. There's a lot out there, so we don't have to spend a lot of time on it, but I particularly want to hear from you guys about the China response to the policy trade dispute. What's China's next move, and how will that play into 2020? And Anne, may I start with you again?
You know, I'm kind of a micro person. What I see is petty. The Chinese statistical services are not providing data to a lot of the U.S. platforms that they have contracts with. Everybody is finding it hard to accomplish things, whether it's even change a registration or get dividends reported out of China. And this instability. I think that the Chinese policy nexus underestimates the importance of instability and unpredictability in corporate decisions.
Leland, what's the next move for China?
Well, I think what China would like to do is get a stalemate through the 2020 election where things just don't get worse for them. And that means two different things. One, the tariffs still blow out to $550 billion, which would cause real pain. Now, they would cause pain on the U.S. side too. But this, the first tranche they were able to counteract through currency depreciation and through backdoor subsidies. The second caused some pain. The third would cause a lot more pain. But the reason that China continues to stay at the table, the trade table, despite the fact that nobody's happy that Donald Trump is being erratic or humiliating, the Chinese side at times, is that this could get much worse for China if they don't keep one foot in the doorway. Because it's not just about trade. If President Trump likes to hold back some of the congressionals who would like to have a much tougher China policy, if he were to say trade talks are off, the Chinese are being unreasonable, go get them, you'd see a ramped up response on Taiwan, on South China Sea. You'd have some more Chinese tech companies that were sanctioned. You would have all kinds of responses around all of China policy. And so I think the Chinese goal is to just get it at a sustainable tariff level and just see what happens in 2020.